guys, and a warm welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about swelling underneath the eyes, also known as Malar bags or festoons. Now I'm going to give you some really easy face yoga techniques to reduce them. But before we start today, I want to say a huge thank you to anyone that watches me on YouTube. We were very lucky to get a lovely award from YouTube just a few weeks ago. I'll show you it here. Lovely award there for passing 100,000 subscribers, and we're actually on our way to 200,000. When we get to 250,000, we get another award. So if you don't already subscribe, please do just hit the subscribe button. It makes such a difference to see that you guys are enjoying what I do, and it just makes me even more motivated to make even more free content for you guys. So I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone who already subscribed, and a big thank you in advance to anyone who is going to subscribe today. And also don't forget to like and comment as well. I read every single one of your comments, and every single little like makes a big difference too. Okay, so let's get into this week's class all about Malar bags or festoons. Now, Malar bag and festoons are swelling under the eye area. Now, they're a little bit different from puffy eyes. Puffy eyes tends to be just underneath the eye area here. Malar bags and festoons are a little bit lower. The bigger part of the swelling is at the top of the cheek. Now there's lots of reasons that we get these. It can be sun damage, a big reason we get these actually. So straight away I would say make sure that you're wearing your SPF every day. If you've got them, to prevent them getting worse. If you haven't got them, then just to prevent you getting them. Also, lifestyle plays a huge part. So stress levels, what we eat, lots of different things really can make a difference to whether we get that swelling underneath the eye area. And of course our age makes a difference too, as we get that natural loss of the collagen and elastin in the dermis, in the middle layer of skin. We find that we're more prone to swelling underneath the eyes. And of course genetics does play a part too, but don't worry if you think, oh okay, so my father had them, or my grandfather or my grandmother had them, and that means I'm going to get them. It doesn't necessarily mean you are going to get them. If you are doing the right lifestyle choices, you can really reduce them or even prevent them completely. So when you do today's class, you want to have clean hands, ideally a clean face. Now, if you've got a little bit of the Fusion by Danielle a Pro Lift Moisturizing Serum, this is ideal to apply to your skin. Apply it in this area just under the eye bone as well. It's really going to help with the glide, but also it's got high performing organic botanical seed oils, and the molecules are small enough to get into the middle layer of skin. So you've got the epidermis, the dermis, and then you've got the hypodermis at the bottom. Now the epidermis right at the top is where most creams just sit, and that hydrates your skin, yes, but what it doesn't do is it gets right into that dermis because the molecules aren't big enough. Now the molecules in this are actually small enough to get into the dermis where the proteins of collagen and elastin are, where the connective tissue is. So all those vitamins A, C and E, which this serum is packed full of, it gets into that middle layer of skin, which is amazing. And I use it twice a day. I use it in place of a regular moisturiser, but I know many of our customers use just a couple of drops under their regular moisturiser because they want to use that as well. So completely up to you how you use it, but the best thing to use with your face yoga, because it gives you that glide, but it's not greasy, so it's not clogging the pores, it's not causing acne or all those problems. Okay, so let's do our first technique, which is going to be lymphatic drainage. So I want you to use your ring finger, and we're just going to start in this little point just in the corner of the eye, and we're going to come underneath the eyes, and then we're going to come all the way underneath. So it's underneath the eyebrows. Sorry, I said underneath the eyes there. It's actually underneath the eyebrows and then underneath the eyes. So we're going all the way around, nice and gently. Now what I want you to do is just make sure you're going along that area where you might get any swelling. Now you may be doing this in prevention of getting swelling underneath the eyes, but if you're doing it because you have those festoons, those Malar bags underneath the eyes, really work along that area. Now, if you're a regular to watching my videos, you'll know I often talk about the eye area skin and that it is 10 times thinner than the skin on the rest of our face. So we really want to go gently. You don't want to be dragging the skin. This is where using a little bit of your moisturising serum helps. And don't worry if it doesn't feel like you're doing much at all. You don't need to go heavy-handed to make a difference. In fact, when it comes to lymphatic drainage around the eyes and really starting to help reduce some of that swelling, you really do want to go gentle. Gentle is going to get much, much better results. So really just working here with your breath. So if you can bring lips together, that's really good. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Now we are working with draining any excess lymph here. The lymphatic system in the body needs a helping hand. It really needs a little bit of help and guidance to just remove those toxins that tend to build up, and massage and also breath and movement are wonderful ways to do this. Now, lymphatic drainage isn't the only way that we're going to reduce Malar bags or festoons. We still do need to work with circulation and also working with the muscle under the skin as well. So we're going to be doing that in a minute. But what I want you to do first, just to do a little bit further lymphatic drainage, is take your 3 fingers and go to the point where you have that swelling. So it might be slightly higher up, it may be slightly lower down, wherever it is, just gently press your 3 fingers in. Don't press too hard. Again, we're going nice and gentle, and we're just going to pulse. So I'm just turning my head. You don't need to turn your head, just turning my head to show you here. And breathe. Deep breaths in through the nose and deep breaths out through the nose. Rest of the face is nice and relaxed. It's a very simple pulsing here. Again, just aiding that lymphatic drainage, helping to remove any toxins in this area. It's also going to really help to reduce puffiness and dark circles underneath the eyes as well, even if they're not festoons or Malar bags. So let's just do this a little bit longer. Good, and just gently release down. Okay, so for our next technique, we're going to work with strengthening the underlying muscle. By strengthening the underlying muscle, the skin attached is going to be tightened, tautened, and firmed. It's also going to help with the blood circulation as well. So you may know this technique if you do our teacher training course. So it's called Flirty Eyes, and it's a wonderful technique if you've got hollows under the eyes, if you've got Malar bags or festoons, and also because of the fluttering we're doing, it really helps to lift the eyebrow area too. So we're going to take our index fingers just under our eyes and press just wherever you've got that swelling. Now, the reason the fingers are here are more for resistance than anything, but the gentle pressing is also just going to help engage the muscle further but boost the circulation as well. Okay, so look up towards the ceiling now and make your mouth into an O shape. So nice O shape, wrap your lips around your teeth. Good, index fingers here, look up, and we're going to flutter the upper eyelids. Don't worry if you laugh as you do this, I realise it is a funny one. Keep it going. Keep breathing. About 10 seconds more now. And just gently release. Wonderful. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a lovely soothing deep breath in and then a breath out through your nose. Just really relax, let go of any tension and just tune in to how your eye area is feeling. Already you may feel that energy, or in yoga we call it prana, in Chinese medicine we call it qi, that life force energy just running through, and that really helps with any lines, wrinkles, swelling in the face area, if we're just letting all that life force energy run through effectively rather than it be very blocked and stagnant. Okay, so next technique, we're going to take 2 fingers. Now you have 2 choices with this. They can either be between the eyebrows and then index fingers at the outer edge of the eyes. So again, if you do my teacher training program, you'll know this one well. Also, the technique called the mini V. So this is the V and this is the mini V, which is from my book Danielle Collins Face Yoga, is also wonderful. Now, the reason you've got 2 choices here is this one is going to work a bit more of the muscle. So I would say if you've got quite strong Malar bags or Festoons, do this one. This one is working slightly less in the muscle, a bit more at the side here, but it's working deeper. So if you're a bit more prone to things like crow's feet in that area, or your swelling's a bit closer to the eye, I would do the mini V. So just for demonstration purposes, I'll show you it as the V. You're going to look up, you're going to half close the eyes, and you're going to feel a little shake or a little pulse on the lower part of the eyelids and where your index fingers are. That's where you want to feel the shake or pulse. After 2 to 3 seconds, you're going to release and then you're going to take it again. So half closing the eyes, feeling that little flutter, and then release. Taking that again, half closing. Feel that shake. So it's almost like your lower eyelids are coming up. It's almost like you're half closing your eyes as well, and then release. It does take a little bit of a practice. As you guys know who are regular subscribers, most of my face yoga techniques are very simple, but of course very effective. This one's not quite so simple. It takes a little bit of time to get used to feeling that little shake or that little flutter, but it's so, so good. When you do get it and you feel the muscles contracting and relaxing, it is amazing. I'll turn to the side to slightly show you a little bit more. Keep breathing, guys. And then close your eyes tight shut. Feel for that little shake or that little pulse there. Holding there. Keep the eyes tight shut. And then just gently open the eyes, remove the fingers, close the eyes for a moment. Just let go of any tension there. Take another deep breath in and another deep breath out. And then finally, I just want you to take your index fingers with light feather-like touch, start in that acupressure point there, and then just slide along the area where you feel swelling. Come to the side, you're going to come behind the ears, glide down till you come to your collarbone where you're really going to help drain the lymph, and we'll just do that a few more times, starting with that acupressure point, then coming across, moving behind the ears and down. Let's just do 2 more of those to finish. Really to drain in the excess lymph. Remember not to pull the area underneath your eyes. Feather-like touch here all the time. Amazing. Well done, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you'd like more information on becoming a certified face yoga teacher, my books, apps, my 10-day course, everything else I do, all my social media, etc., just head to faceyogaexpert.com and don't forget to subscribe, like and comment. I love hearing from you, and every single subscriber makes me feel so grateful. Thank you so much, guys. Take care. Lots of love.